Alfred Nobel, born on October 21, 1833 in Stockholm, Sweden, is a name recognized worldwide for the prestigious Nobel Prizes. These awards honor extraordinary contributions to humanity in fields like science, literature, and peace. But who was the man behind this global legacy? This biography explores the life of Alfred Nobel, his inventions, struggles, and the remarkable legacy he left behind. Alfred was the fourth son of Emmanuel Nobel, an engineer and inventor, and Carolina Andrietta Alsell, a woman of intellectual curiosity. The family faced financial difficulties when Alfred was young. His father tried several business ventures, some of which failed, leaving the family in poverty. In 1837, Emmanuel moved to Russia, hoping to revive his fortunes. He started a successful business manufacturing explosives and military equipment. 4 years later, the rest of the family joined him in St. Petersburg, where Alfred received his early education. Young Alfred showed a keen interest in literature, languages, and science. By the age of 17, he was fluent in 5 languages: Swedish, Russian, French, English, and German. This linguistic talent would later play a crucial role in his global collaborations. Alfred's interest in science blossomed when he studied chemistry under prominent European scientists. At the age of 18, he traveled to Paris, a hub for scientific innovation, where he worked with Théophile Jules Pelouse, a renowned chemist. During this period, he met Ascanio Sobrero, the inventor of nitroglycerin, a highly explosive liquid. While nitroglycerin was a groundbreaking discovery, it was dangerous to handle. Its unpredictable nature caused accidents, including deadly explosions. Alfred was fascinated by the substance and became determined to harness its power safely. In the early 1860s, Alfred returned to Sweden and began experimenting with nitroglycerin in a small laboratory near Stockholm. His work was not without tragedy. In 1864, an explosion at his factory killed several people, including his younger brother, Emil Nobel. This devastating loss fueled Alfred's resolve to make explosives safer. After years of experimentation, he discovered that mixing nitroglycerin with a fine, absorbent material like kieselguhr stabilized it, making it safer to handle and transport. He patented this invention in 1867, naming it dynamite. Dynamite revolutionized industries like construction, mining, and transportation by enabling large-scale projects such as tunnels and bridges. However, it also found use in warfare, a fact that troubled Alfred deeply. Alfred became a wealthy industrialist, establishing factories and laboratories across Europe and America. By the time of his death, he held 355 patents. Despite his commercial success, he faced criticism for profiting from explosives, especially during times of war. Alfred was a complex figure. He was a pacifist at heart, yet his inventions contributed to the arms industry. This contradiction haunted him and influenced his later decisions. Despite his fame and wealth, Alfred Nobel led a lonely life. He never married, although he had close relationships with a few women. The most notable was Bertha von Suttner, an Austrian peace activist who later won the Nobel Peace Prize. Their correspondence inspired Alfred to consider the idea of rewarding efforts for peace. Alfred's personal writings reveal a man who felt misunderstood. He described himself as a misanthrope, yet his actions showed a deep concern for humanity. He struggled with health issues and bouts of depression, often retreating into solitude. In 1888, a French newspaper mistakenly published Alfred's obituary, confusing him with his recently deceased brother Ludwig. The headline read, "The Merchant of Death is Dead," condemning Alfred for making his fortune from explosives. This incident deeply affected him. Determined to shape his legacy differently, Alfred decided to dedicate his fortune to a cause that would benefit humanity. On November 27, 1895, he signed his last will in Paris, leaving the majority of his wealth to establish the Nobel Prizes. The will specified 5 categories: 1. Physics, 2. Chemistry, 3. Medicine, 4. Literatura, 5. Peace. His decision was met with resistance from family members and legal challenges, but Alfred's vision prevailed. Alfred Nobel died on December 10, 1896, in San Remo, Italy, from a stroke. He was 63 years old. True to his wishes, the first Nobel Prizes were awarded in 1901, 5 years after his death. Today, the Nobel Prizes are among the most prestigious awards in the world. They honor individuals and organizations that contribute to science, culture, and peace, embodying Alfred's hope for a better world. Alfred Nobel's life was a paradox. He was a man of science and innovation, yet he wrestled with the moral implications of his work. His wealth came from inventions that could both build and destroy. Despite his internal struggles, Alfred's decision to create the Nobel Prizes transformed his legacy from a merchant of death to a champion of progress and peace. His story is a testament to the complexity of human nature. It shows how one person's actions, even those born from regret, can create a lasting impact on the world. Alfred Nobel's life teaches us about resilience, responsibility, and the power of choice. His legacy reminds us that it is never too late to contribute something meaningful to humanity.